You're learning professional courses, not high school, not primary school. See, so you studied JDBC. What is JDBC? Not full form definition. JDBC is a specification for developing database applications with Java programming language. Next, Soulets also specification. Note down. Soulets is a specification for developing web applications with Java programming language. Soulets is a specification for developing web applications with Java programming language. Soulets is a specification for developing web applications with Java programming language. So JDBC is a specification. Soulets also specification, but purpose is different. Soulets is a specification for developing web applications with Java programming language. See, Soulets is a specification, but JDBC also specification. What is specification? Set of rules and guidelines. Set of rules and guidelines. So Soulets also set of rules and guidelines only. But this specification purpose is different. That specification purpose is different. That specification purpose is to develop database application. This specification purpose is web application. So it is for web application. Web applications. First, what is web application? Note web application. A web application is a distributed application which runs on browser and server. A web application is a distributed application which runs on browser and server. A web application is a distributed application which runs on browser and server. So, web application nothing but distributed application which is going to run under browser, under server. That is called web application. See, here, what is distributed application? Note down. Distributed application. Distributed application. Distributed application. An application that is installed on one computer and runs on many computers is called as distributed application. An application that is installed on one computer and runs on many computers is called as distributed application. An application that is installed on one computer and runs on many computers is called as distributed application. So, if any application that is installed on one computer and runs on many computers, that is called distributed application. If that application is running on browser or server, then that application is called web application. That type of application, if you want to develop, you require Soulets. Okay. See, for example, one question I'll ask, think yourself and give me answer. Suppose 5 computers connected together. 5 computers connected together as a one network. 5 computers connected together as a one network. Five computers connected together as a one network. Okay. 5 computers connected together as a one network. Now, in this computer, MS Office software installed. MS Office software installed. This MS Office, can I access here? Now, in a local area network, hundreds of systems are there. In one system, MS Office software installed. Okay. That MS Office software, can I access in beside system? First you said yes, again you change your no. What happened? MS Office installed in one computer. In beside system, can we access that MS Office? Yes or no? No, we cannot access because MS Office is not distributed. Okay, so that is standalone application. That's what MS Office in every computer you have to install. In every computer you have to install. That type of application is called standalone application, but solely different. You can install on one computer, you can access in many computers. See, for example, google.com. Is it in my computer? No, it is in Google server. But worldwide, any number of people at a time from any corner in the world can access. That is distributed over the world. See, one application, if it is in server, that application, any number of people at a time from any corner in the world can access. That type of application is distributed application. Up to JDBC, whatever you studied from core Java onwards, those all standalone application. In one computer only can run. But now you are going to learn distributed. So Java especially made for this type of application. See, google.com website installed in Google server. That application, any number of people at a time from any corner in the world can access. So per minute, 2.5 crores of requests coming to Google per minute. So that much usage is there Google. Say 2.5 crores of requests coming to Google, but there is only one application, 2.5 crores of people accessing at a time worldwide. That much powerful application. That type of application, if you want to build, we required Solids. So Java 1995, Java came and exists in the market to develop this type of applications only. Java purpose is this one. That is your learning this in this topic. So Java especially made for internet applications. For developing internet applications, first specification Solids. That is your learning. Okay. So an application that is installed on one computer and runs on many computers is called as distributed application. See, but distributed application which is going to run under browser and server, that is called web application. But all distributed applications are not web applications. Okay, all distributed applications are not web application. Web application is a distributed application, but all distributed applications are not web application. If it is running in browser and server, we can call it as web application. Okay. Now, what is browser? What is server? Node. Next. Browser. A browser is a software that executes web pages containing text, A browser is a software that executes web pages containing text, image, graphics, animation, audio, video, etc. A browser is a software that executes web pages containing text, image, graphics, animation, audio, video, etc. A browser is a software that executes web pages containing text, image, graphics, animation, audio, video, etc. See, browser nothing but one software. A browser is a software. What this software will do? Executes web pages. That page can have text also, image also, graphics also, animation also, audio, video, everything. So browser is going to execute web page. Web page can have text, image, graphics, animation, audio, video, morphing, everything. Okay, that is browser. Now you can select any browser for developing any browser. You can select to execute Java programs. It is possible because Java is a platform independent, browser also independent, database also independent, architecture also independent, everything independent. That's what you can select any browser. There are many browsers in the market. Note on list of web browsers. List of web browsers. Internet Explorer, Neo Planet, Google Chrome, Opera, Mozilla Firefox. So many browsers are there. Hot Java, iBrowse, CyberDog. There are so many browsers. Netscape Navigator. America Online. So many browsers are there. Linux, Lynx, Linux is browser. Linux is operating system. Mosaic, Mac Web, WinWeb. So like this, so many are there. Microsoft Edge, etc. So there are so many browsers. List of web browsers. List of web browsers. Internet Explorer, Neo Planet, Google Chrome, Opera, Mozilla Firefox, Hot Java, iBrowse, CyberDog, Netscape Navigator, America Online, Linux. Spelling different, you observe. Pronunciation same. Lynx is browser. Linux is operating system. Mosaic, Mac Web, WinWeb, Microsoft Edge, etc. So if you open Google, if you type list of browsers, hundreds of browsers comes. Now, any browser you can choose, any browser. Any browser can be selected. Any browser. Java supports. Java supports any browser. See, these all browsers are softwares. These all browsers are softwares. Softwares, what these browsers will do, executes web pages. That web page can have text also, image also, graphics also, animation also, audio, video, morphing, anything. Any type of content can be there in that web page. It will execute. With helping of plugins, it will execute. So these are browsers. Now, in these all browsers, which is first browser? Which is first browser? Do you know? Which one? Different answers coming. I am not asking in that list which is first. Which browser introduced first? I am not asking which browser you used first. Okay. I am asking which browser introduced first. Mosaic. Mosaic is the first browser. When internet introduced in the market, then this browser introduced first. First browser in the world. Mosaic. 1990, internet came and exists in the market. Then this browser introduced in the market. So first browser in the world, Mosaic. Okay. Mosaic is a first browser. Which browser is a powerful browser? What is it? Chrome is popular. Popular word different, powerful word different, no? Powerful, popular, both are same? No. Netscape Navigator. It is powerful browser. In this browser, so many services are there. So many services. Browser itself, it will provide so many services. Mosaic is a first browser and a powerful browser, Netscape Navigator. And popular browser, Chrome, Google Chrome. It is popular browser. Popular word different, powerful word different. Popular, powerful, not same. Powerful means so many services. Popular means so many people using. Okay. Google Chrome is a popular browser. Netscape Navigator, powerful browser. Mosaic is a first browser. Linux also one special browser. It is text only browser. It doesn't support graphics, animation, these all. Only text. Lynx, Linux. It is text only browser. See, Google Chrome, popular browser. Netscape Navigator, powerful browser. Linux, text only browser. Mosaic, first browser. Difference is there. Okay. So here, why it is powerful is, as compared to all other browsers, so many services are there. Browser itself, it will provide so many menu items, so many toolbars, so many services. With Netscape Navigator, we can perform so many operations. That's what it is powerful. But maximum people using Chrome. This is popular. This is popular. And first introduced Mosaic. Okay. But this browser, text only browser, it doesn't support graphics, only text. Suppose if you open any website in this browser, graphics, animation, audio, video, everything skipped, only text displayed. But then who will use that browser? It is outdated. Okay. But long back, that was popular. Long back, when internet was introduced at that time, this was popular. Why it is popular is, at the time, internet was very slow. Suppose if you want to open mailbox, in a mailbox application also, graphics, animation, audio, video will be there, advertisements, all those things. Then if you use other browsers, opening that mails, it has taken more time with other browsers. With this browser, what it will do? It will skip advertisements, all those things. Only mails displayed, very quickly opened. Because long back, internet was very slow. internet introduced in the world 1990. In Hyderabad 94, 95, 96 at the time, 95 I think. 95 in Hyderabad introduced. At the time for opening mailbox it has taken some minutes. Now fraction of seconds coming. But long back if you open mailbox also 10% downloaded, 20% downloaded, like that came. Now live streaming also coming. Live video streaming also coming, no? But when internet was introduced in Hyderabad, at the time, while opening in mailbox, it has taken more time. 10% downloaded, 10 to mailbox also it has taken time. Like 10%, 20% progress bar displayed, 10%, 20% like that. So at the time, this browser they used, then very quickly opened. All advertisements are skipped, only mails displayed. That type. At the time popular. So long back, internet was very costly and very low speed. But now, high speed network is high speed you are getting and very cheap. Okay. So when internet was introduced in Hyderabad, for accessing internet system for 1 hour in cyber cave, 150 rupees was there. 150 rupees. 1995. 1995 cyber cave system 1 hour purpose 150 rupees. But now 10 rupees you are getting. Okay. But you should not compare 10 rupees 150. 1995 150. That is equivalent to 1000 rupees now. That 1995 150 rupees equivalent to 1000 rupees now. So 1000 rupees, 10 rupees you have to compare. That much gap is there. Okay. At the time they used this browser. Okay. Listen. See, any browser you can select. Any browser you can select. Okay. Now, here what I given see, Sowlets what purpose to develop web application. Web application where it is running browser and server. About browser you have seen. Browsers nothing but clients also you can call. Note on. Browser can also be called as web client. Browser can also be called as web client. Browser can also be called as web client. So browser you can call it as web client also. Next servers. A server is a software that receives request from the client, comma, process the request, comma, constructs the response and sends the response back to a client. A server is a software that receives requests from the client, processes the request, constructs the response and sends the response back to a client. A server is a software that receives request from the client, processes the request, constructs the response and sends the response back to a client. So server nothing but its own software which receives requests from the client, processes the request, constructs the response, sends the response back to a client. This is already taught while teaching JDBC. SQL prompt, is it client or database server? Client. Database, at that time I explained no, about server, but those servers are different, these servers different now. Next, write it. There are two types of servers. there are two types of servers. Anyone that switch on that exhaust fan? Where did that switch? See, there are two types of servers. First one, web servers. Second one, application servers. There are two types of servers. First one, web servers. Second one, application servers. There are two types of servers, web servers and application servers. Now, Sowlet program is running under browser and servers. So web application running under browser and server. That is you are going to learn. This information also required to learn Sowlets. First one, web servers. A web server is a server. A web server is a server that contains only web container. Web container contains web components. Web container contains web components. A web server is a server that contains only web container. Web container contains web components. Now, if you want to run Sowlet programs, server is compulsory. The servers, two types of servers are there, web servers, application servers. First one you are learning, web server. A web server is a server that contains only web container. Web container contains web components. I'll give the server diagram. Say, it is web server. It is web server. In this server, web container will be there. Web container. In this web container, web components will be there. Web components. Nothing but Sowlet programs and JSP programs. Sowlet programs and JSP programs are called web components. Sowlet, JSP, these are called web components. JSP, Sowlet, JSP. These are called web components. See, what I given see, a web server is a server that contains only web container. It is web server. It is web server which contains web container. Web container contains web components. These are web component. Nothing but Sowlet JSP programs. Right, this one. So web server contains web container. Web container contains web components. Web components are nothing but Servlet program, JSP programs. So Servlet program, if you want to run, web container required. Web container available in web server. There are two types of servers, web servers, application servers. Now first web server I given. Is it over? See, it receives request, process the request, constructs the response, send the response back. Here from Servlet, from browser, receive request received here, processed, response constructed, passed. That's what it is called server. This server contains web container one software. This software contains web components. Web components we are going to develop. So Servlet program, JSP programs are called web components. Web components will run under web container. Web container will run under web server. Okay. Now, next write it. List of web servers. List of web servers. Tomcat web server. iPlanet web server. Pramathi web server. Java web server. Jetty web server. Resin web server. Personal web server. Many are there. List of web servers. Tomcat, iPlanet, Pramathi, Java, Jetty, Resin, Personal. There are many web servers. There are many web servers. These are web servers. In these servers, only web container will be there. That container contains components. That container contains components. Is it over? List of web servers. List of web servers. Tomcat, iPlanet, Pramathi, Java, Jetty, Resin, Personal. Next. Application servers. The first one, web servers. Second one, application servers. Application servers. An application server is a server which contains both web container and EJB container. Here web container contains web components and EJB container contains business components. EJB stands for Enterprise Java Beans. Application servers. An application server is a server which contains both web container and EJB container. Here web container contains web components and EJB container contains business components. An application server is a server which contains both web container and EJB container. Here EJB web container contains web components and EJB container contains business components. Business components are called enterprise Java beans. That is the enterprise application purpose. So in this server, two containers will be there. Two containers. In web server, only one container. In application server, two containers will be there. Web container will be there. EJB container will be there. See, there are two types of servers: web servers, application servers. Web server contains only one container, web container. Application server contains two containers, web container, EJB container. Web container contains web components, EJB container contains business components. Here, suppose it is application server. Application server. Here two containers will be there. Suppose it's a web container. Here EJB container. Here Solids JSP Solids will place. Here only EJBs. Node solid JSP solid JSP web components. These are business components. Application server, which contains two containers, web container, EJB. Web container contains web components, EJB container contains business components. These are for enterprise application purpose. Enterprise application, nothing but business application, fully commercial, money related application. Bank projects, e-seva application, railway reservation, air ticket booking, online shopping, money related. Money transaction is there. That is enterprise application. But Yahoo, Gmail, Facebook, these are no money transaction will not be there. That time web application. But enterprise application also internet connection required. Enterprise application also internet required, web application also internet required. Okay. Now, Solid program, if you want to run Which container required? Which container? Web container required. Web container available in web server also, application server also. So solid program purpose, any server you can select. But if you want to use EJB, compulsory application server only, then web server doesn't work. Is it over? So this server contains two containers. This container contains web components. This container contains business components. Is it completed? See, list of application servers I'll explain. Note, list of application servers. WebLogic application server, WebSphere application server, JBoss. Recently they changed name, Wildfly. Glassfish application server, Sun1 application server, dash, etc. List of application servers. WebLogic application server, WebSphere application server, JBoss application server, Glassfish application server, Sun1 application server. Like this, many servers are there. But worldwide, popular and powerful, both. This one only. Popular and powerful. This is only popular, this is only powerful. Worldwide. In all servers, web servers and application server, powerful server and popular server, WebLogic. In all servers, powerful server and popular server, WebLogic server. So total worldwide 57% of the industries, they are using only this server. Remaining 43% all servers. All servers, remaining all servers percentage 43, only one server percentage 57. That much popular. So WebLogic application server, it is popular and powerful in the world. Say, this server developed by PEA Systems, one company. PEA Systems company. That server purchased by Oracle Corporation. Now it is also with Oracle. So already know, world #1 programming language for internet application, Java. Developed by which company? Sun Microsystem. That is handled by Oracle Corporation. World #1 database, Oracle. That is their whose product? Oracle Corporation. World #1 server, WebLogic. Developed by BEA System, but it is purchased by Oracle people. So with Oracle Corporation, #1 server is there, #1 programming language is there, #1 database is there. 3 products, major products in the Oracle. So Oracle Corporation, now 3 major products are there with Oracle. One is WebLogic, one is Java, one is Oracle database. Oracle database, their own product. Okay. But these two products, those people purchased it. Okay. Actually, this is not developed by Oracle. Developed by other company, now purchased by this company. Like that. So BES Systems developed this one, but now purchased by Oracle. So #1 programming language, #1 database, #1 server with Oracle Corporation only. Now, if you want to run Sowlet program, which container required? web container required. Web container is a part of web server and application server. Note down. Solid runs under web container. Web container is a part of web server and application server. Solid runs under web container. Web container is a part of web server and application server. Solid runs under web container. Web container is a part of web server and application server. In these all servers, one Indian server is there. Which is Indian server? Seeing the name only can give answer. Pramati is an Indian server. Okay. Pramati is an Indian server. This is, but not popular. See. Solid runs under web container. Solid runs under web container. Web container is a part of web server and application server. You observe first, what is Solids? Solids is a specification for developing web applications with Java programming language. What is specification? Rules and guidelines. Rules and guidelines. Okay. Now these rules and guidelines used to develop web applications. But with these rules and guidelines only, web container software developed. With the JDBC rules and guidelines only, JDBC driver developed. With these rules and guidelines only, web container developed. So that point you should know. Noted. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines that are used to develop applications and environments. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines that are used to develop applications and environments. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines that are used to develop applications and environments. Now, here rules and guidelines are there to develop applications environment. Next, write it. Solids specification used by vendors to develop web container. Solids specification used by programmers, Java programmers to develop web applications. Solids specification used by Java programmers to develop web applications. Solid specification used by vendors to develop web container. So companies, they used specification, rules and guidelines to develop container. You are going to use to develop web application. That application runs under container. Container understandable format, you have to write the program. That is only rules and guidelines. If you write your own style, container cannot understand. That is the reason you must follow rules and guidelines. Here only two options. Either you develop container or follow rules and guidelines. Can you develop container? No. Then follow rules and guidelines. No other option. Okay. Solid container, nothing but web container. Web container understandable format. You have tried the program. If you write your own style, it doesn't run. That purpose this topic required. Already you know Java. Java nothing but up to exception handling. That is programming language. Language already you are familiar. Up to core Java exception handling, that is language. But rules and guidelines required. That is you are learning in this topic. Which interface required, which class required, which method required. That is only rules and guidelines. JDBC you studied, no? JDBC so many rules and guidelines. Nothing but abstract methods, interfaces, classes, package. So those all you learned. Which class required, which interface required, which package required, which method required. You studied. Like that only you will study here also. With that we will write program. Then that program web container can understand. So web container understandable format, you have to write your program. That purpose rules and guidelines are available in web Servlet specification. So it is Servlets. It is Servlets. Here rules and guidelines are there. Rules and guidelines are there. This is Servlets. Servlets nothing but it is a specification. Servlets nothing but it is a specification. It is a specification. In this specification, rules and guidelines are there. See in these rules and guidelines, web container software already developed. Web container software already developed. See in these rules and guidelines, you have to develop web application. You have to develop web application. This application you have to execute under container. Then container understands this program executed. So these rules and guidelines is not only for you. These rules and guidelines, whoever will develop container, those people also. You are going to develop web application. They are going to develop web container. This application will run in this container. Then container understands, executes, output comes. That purpose. Okay. See, without JDBC driver, can we connect Java application and database? No. Here, without container, we cannot run Java Servlet program. It is compulsory. Servlet understandable for server understandable, web container understandable format you have to write. Okay. Servlet's specification used by vendors to develop web container. Servlet specification used by Java programmers to develop web application. Whatever I taught up to here, I'll ask some questions, give me answer. What is Servlets? Servlets is a specification. For what purpose? To develop web applications. By using which language? Java programming language. Okay. What is web application? Distributed application which runs on browser and server. What is distributed application? Which is installed on one computer and runs on many computers. Installed on one computer, runs on many computers. See, one welcome program if you write with Servlets. That program if you deploy in real-time server, that program worldwide any number of people at a time from any corner in the world can access. Welcome program also. If you write just one welcome program, that is just a copy in real-time server, then worldwide accessible. Welcome program also worldwide accessible. That type program you are going to learn. Java especially made for this type of programs. For that, first topic this is. Okay. But directly this topic you cannot learn. That's what these many days you learn. After that you are learning this topic. But Java made for this one only. This is only first class only. It is not possible to learn. Okay. This is a course Java JDBC prerequisite to learn this program. That's what these many days you learn that one. Now web application is nothing but distributed application which is going to run. under browser, under server. Now, distributed application means installed on one computer, runs on many computers. That is distributed application. What is browser? Browser is a software that executes web pages containing text, image, graphics, animation, audio, video, morphing, everything. Any type of content may be placed in page. That page is executed. That is browser. Can I call browser is a client? Yes. Can I install more than one browser? Yes. A number of browsers you can install, but computer is one only. That browser is client. Browser is called client. That is also called web client because web programs running. What is server? Server is a software that receives requests from the client, processes the request, constructs the response, sends the response back to a client. How many types of servers? Two types. What are those? Web server, application server. What web server contains? Web container. What application server contains? Web container, EJB container. Web container, what it contains? Web components. Which are web component? Servlets and JSPs. What EJB container contains? EJBs, business components. Nothing but EJBs. EJB full form? Enterprise Java Beans. That is not required in Advanced Java later, after Advanced Java. Okay? Spring Enterprise. At the time we will learn. Present that container not required, that server not required. We are going to use web server. Okay? Now, Servlets is nothing but specification. Now, if you want to run Servlet, which container required? Web container required. Web container required. Web container developed by vendors, nothing but product-based companies. Those containers already developed by using Servlet specification. Seeing the Servlet specification, you are going to develop web application. That is, you are going to learn. See, this is, but you observe many places word web many times are written. You observe. Servlets is a specification for developing web application. See, web application is nothing but distributed application which runs on browser and server. Browser, we'll call it as web browser also. Web browser, web pages. See, web client, web server, web container, web component. Many places web we are writing. Okay? Web page, web container, web server, web browser, web application. Many places the word we are calling web. Why we are calling web? Just observe. Suppose MS Word document. One MS Word document can have any number of pages. Any number of pages. When you open MS Word document, first page appears. If you scroll down, second page appears. Again, if you scroll down, third page appears. Again, if you scroll down, fourth page appears. Suppose the document having 4 pages. It is called first page, it is called last page. Second page, third page, like that. Okay? But all pages are in a sequential order. All pages. You take MS Word, open document, first page to last page, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, numbers comes. Suppose one website I'll open on home page. First Gmail homepage or Google homepage or Facebook homepage or Yahoo mail page, Yahoo page, any page will open. Here, so many hyperlinks appears. Mail, chart, games, sports, news, movies, shopping, so many pages, so many hyperlinks. If we click mail, mail page open. If you click chart, chart page open. If you click news, news page open. If you click sports, sports page open. If you click movies, movies page open. If you click shopping, shopping page open. If you click any other, that page open. Like this, links will be there, hyperlinks. Hyperlinks will be there, no? Again, here also hyperlinks will be there. If you click, again back. If you click this page, here also some hyperlinks will be there. If we click back, if we click here, if we click here, here also hyperlinks like this. Here also hyperlinks. So like this, many hyperlinks will be there in every page. Okay, like this, hyperlinks will be there. Okay, which is first page? Home page is a first page. Which is second page? No answer. Okay, because if we click this hyperlink, this is open. If we click this hyperlink, this is open. How can you say this is second, this is second? No answer. Which is last page? Which is last page? Only first one. Home page only you can give answer. It is the first page. These all pages linked together with hyperlinks like a web. That is the reason we are calling web pages. Got it? So MS Word document having many pages. MS Word document having many pages. And the first page, second page, third page, fourth page, like that in order you are getting. But in internet, are you getting first page, second page like that? No. First page, nothing but home page. Every website having home page. That is first page. That page you can say first page. But which is second, which is third, which is fourth, which is last, we cannot give answer. All pages linked together with hyperlinks like a web. That's what these pages are called, web pages. These pages are running under browser. That's what these browsers are called, web browsers. These pages are running under container. That container is called web container. That container is a part of server. That server is called web server. This application is called web application. Like that we are calling. Got it? But why home page, that page name home page, home symbol also will be there. Home symbol also will be there, no? Why it is called home? That is not a home, no? But we are calling home page. You take any website, home page, home page, home page. Home symbol also will be there. Icon also will be there. But why we are calling home page that one? What is it? Different answers you are giving, that's what I'm not getting. All people, one answer is there, I can understand. Multiple answers coming. See, for example, you'll open first page, home page. You'll click on hyperlink. Mail, you'll click. Again hyperlink, again hyperlink, again hyperlink, you'll click. Very first time only you'll type address in address bar. Very first time only you will type address in address bar. Second time onwards, you are going to click the hyperlink, you are going to click the buttons only. You are not going to type again and again address, no? You are not going to type. Very first time only you are typing address in address bar. Second time onwards, you are going to click the hyperlinks, you are going to click the buttons. Then next page, like that comes. While browsing, confusion comes. Then click home icon. Again it comes to home page. Again you start. Okay. Whenever you will get a confusion, no, click home icon. It will come to home page. Again you can start journey from there. See, for example, morning you'll start from your home. Total Hyderabad will rotate. Again you'll go to home only, no? Like that. That is the reason home page. Okay. First you'll start browsing from home page. Whenever confusion comes, go to home page. Go to home, again you start. That is the reason only home. Okay. Every day you will start from your home. Total Hyderabad will rotate. At last again you'll go to home, no? Like that. Here also while browsing, if any confusion comes, go to home. Go to home page, you start. That is the reason only that is called home page. Okay. These all pages connected together like a web. That is the reason web page. Even we are calling World Wide Web. World Wide Web. Here, listen. See, connection style, nothing but topology. In computer fundamentals you studied. Suppose five computers, if it is connected together like this topology called ring topology, like a ring. Okay. If the computers are connected together like this, it is called bus topology, like a bus. Okay. Here one computer, 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 like a bus topology. And like a star topology. See, if the computers are connected like this, if the computers are connected together like this, it is called star topology. And each and every computer connected with all other computers, that is called mesh topology. Mesh. This is star, this is bus, this is mesh. If all connected round, that is ring. Ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, bus topology, four topologies are there. That is shows connection style. How the computers are connected in network. That is called topology. There are four topologies: bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology. Four topologies. Okay. Now, maximum times we use ring topology and bus topology, star topology. Mesh topology, very rare situation. Each computer connected with all other computers. That is called mesh topology. Suppose 200 computers are there. Each computer, if you connect with all other computers, what will happen? Total lab filled with only cables. But where is computer? You have to search. Those many cables are required. So lab filled with cables only. Mesh topology means. That's what it is not suitable for many computers are there. 4-5 computers are there, okay. Many computers are there, mesh topology not suitable. Total lab filled with cables only. If mesh topology is there. But communication very fast. Direct communication. Every computer to every computer cable is there. But very difficult to manage mesh topology. These all networks. This type of networks connected together worldwide. That is called internet. That is called internet. Your college network, our institute network, bank network, insurance company network, online shopping network, these all hospital network, these all connected together, no? That is called internet. But how it is connected? Is it connected like a star? No. Is it connected like a bus? No. Worldwide. Worldwide is possible to connect like a bus. Hyderabad to US, all computers can connect. Not possible, no? So, how these all connected? Not mesh. Mesh is not possible for 10 computers also. All computers connected together. If you take a picture from satellite, you will get it like this. It is web topology. It is Yahoo server, it is Gmail server, it is Facebook server, it is like WhatsApp server, it is Twitter server, like that. All servers connected together like a web. That's what World Wide Web. Worldwide, total geographical area, all networks connected together like a web. That is the reason we are writing www. So you are searching worldwide. You are typing google.com. http://www.google.com. Your protocol, it is searching for Google worldwide. That is Google. But previous JDBC, every program at localhost, it is searching in our computer. It is searching in our computer. That's what we written every day, localhost. And if you are writing www, it is searching worldwide. That is okay. Now these all, but web pages, some pages are running in browser, some pages are running in server. That is how to explain. Do you know which page is running in browser, which page is running in server? All are using internet, no? All are using internet. But you are using internet, your family members also using internet. But you are learning Java, they are not learning Java. But you should know, other people different. See, all are using internet. What is computer, they don't know. What is internet, they don't know. They are doing online shopping. Right or wrong? But other people not required. For you required. You are learning Java. They are not learning Java. Okay? What is computer, you ask them. No answer. What is internet, you ask them. No answer. But they'll do online shopping also. They'll send mail also. They'll receive mail also. Then what's the difference between you and other people? But you are learning Java. That's what you should know. Suppose, for example, okay, I'll ask question. Your answer right or wrong, give answer. Then if you don't know, I'll check, I'll explain. Suppose it is one web page which contains one mail hyperlink. When I click, like this comes. Username, password. You will type username, you will type password, you will click login. You will click login. Then again you will click. Here inbox, mailbox comes, mails. Your answer can be right or wrong. Try to give answer. If majority people given wrong answer means I'll explain. Okay. Now, this page running in browser or server? Browser or server? How many people answer browser? Online students? How many people answer browser? Online students? Okay. How many people answer server? Okay. Now, majority people give an answer browser. Okay. Majority people give an answer browser. Next. This page running in browser or server? How many people answer server? Majority people said server, no? Browser or server? How many people answer browser? What happened? Browser also you are not giving answer, server also you are not giving. How many people answer browser? Okay. How many answer server? Majority no answer. Majority people no answer. Your answer can be right or wrong. Think yourself and select one answer. No answer means I cannot justify. Like whether shall I explain or not also I cannot give answer. Your answer right or wrong, select one answer. How many people answer browser? How many people answer server? Okay, majority server. Majority no answer is there actually. Now, next to majority server. Next, how many, this one? Browser or server? How many people answer server? Server. Next. How many answer browser? No one is there. Majority people server. Now, seeing these answers, what I understood, you guessed some answers matched, some answers not matched. So actually, this is browser. Your answer matched. Okay. This is browser. Your answer not matched. This is server matched. So actually, I can take only two pairs. If I take two pairs, two answers, if it is matched, I cannot understand. That is the reason three pairs I have taken. If only two pairs, if it is selected, suppose like this are only two pairs, one is select browser, one is select server, then I cannot understand what exactly. That is the reason I asked three. Actually, this is same type. That means browser. But you select, those who selected your browser also, they selected server here. That means your answer matched, your not matched. That means you guessed. With knowledge is there, all answers will right answers comes. But one is right, one is wrong means you guessed. So I have to teach. It is compulsory. I have to teach. That is, I'll explain tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see continuation.